Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jan Slimmer with Revert Snowboarding. We are here in Revert, Switzerland, 2,700 meters on the Atzler Ridge. I want to talk to you guys today about a trick and how to get into this trick and how to develop this trick. It is a backside 180 revert, like any other backside 180, but you kind of put your nose down, you skid it across. Some circles they call this one the drop shot, but depending on which one you know, you'll recognize it. So for the backside revert, the only thing you really need is to be able to ride switch, to do an ollie, and to know a backside 180 and a nose press ideally, because the idea is as you put your board around for landing, you're coming up short a little bit. You want to under rotate slightly, dig your toe side contact point in on the nose, and then push the board around using your back foot as a little scrape to hold it. We're going to show you a few examples now, and we'll practice from there. See you in a sec. So, as we've talked about this, right, you've got this build-up that you want to have in terms of tricks and moves that you want to know. So the first two main things is, first of all, having a backside 180. We're going to do a little run. I'm going to show you a regular backside 180. Keep in mind how you want to have a nice arc with a bit of grip on it, so you've got something to pop off of. From there, we're just going to do the backside 180s, thinking about landing, bolts. Keep looking up the hill, or even sort of at your nose, what is now your new tail, before you switch in the new direction to avoid you from washing out on the heels. We're going to do that jumping off 2 feet first. As we get used to that feeling, we're going to apply a bit more of an ollie, so that that back foot pop is going to land us more onto that nose, because this is quite crucial for when we're going to build up into that flex of the revert. And I'll show you through this run. Let's go. Seen in that last bit of riding, that where we go from landing on both feet to landing on one foot, and actually utilizing that nose, or that contact point on the toe side of the nose. This is what we really want to emphasize as we focus on that revert, because that's where we want to end up building pressure and allowing that pressure to relax into the landing of the backside 180. Now the trick we can use for this to figure out how much pressure we can actually put on there and how to get used to swiveling on that little bit of contact point, what we can do is actually go in a regular toe side turn and use our front foot to unweigh ourselves and drag our back foot over us whilst keeping that contact point in the snow. This creates a bit of a scrape, but it'll also teach you, as you're scraping, how much pressure you can actually put on this little segment of the board. And this can help you figure out how much pressure you can put on your landing getting into that revert. So we'll go into that now. Follow me. So guys, once you've figured out this step, right, you can really get to the point now where you can add everything together. You've got your jump, or in this case, a proper ollie, setting up off the back foot, so you're thrown forward a little bit more on your front foot, connecting that toe side contact point of the nose, and then learning how to swivel around. When it comes to that swiveling around, I think the only thing you have to keep in mind is where your shoulders are when you land. So as you connect the full edge, say you start with the contact point, you build that pressure up through the whole rest of the eggs. By the time of the back foot lands, keep in mind that you want to keep your shoulders somewhat uphill. Keep yourself closed off a bit until you find that grip in your feet, then open up to look where you're going. Otherwise, I'll guarantee you're going to wash out. So we'll have a little bit of emphasis on that landing in here. Let's have a look. Alright guys, so now that we've put all of this together, I hope it all makes sense for you. If you want more explanation, don't hesitate to drop us a line so we can explain to you a bit more. Follow our channels. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, or even just reach out to us via email. We do long distance coaching as well if you like. We could take you through all of this separately if you have a specific question. Now for those that did figure out exactly how this all works and you've given it a try, Two things I really like to do to expand on this trick. There's two versions where you can actually make variations and make it a bit more fun. Think about getting into your toe side turn a bit quicker, scoop off the tail, pull it back a bit, and then do a revert. Kind of as if you're doing a backside shifty but on flat. That's a good fun one to do. We'll show you later as well. And the classic cab 3, just a regular cab 1 into it and then follow through with the revert. Let's have a go. After that, I'm gonna sign out. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.